care for your lungs? Oftentimes, so many people think that the people that are exposed to lung cancer or that are easily liable to die young are usually only smokers. No. How do you care for your lungs? How do you determine that your lungs are healthy? How do you determine that you don't run the risk of developing one form of cancer, especially lung cancer? It's not just only smokers that are liable to die young due to lung cancer or one defect of the lungs. There are so many conditions that can make someone to have a higher amount of risk, a higher level of risk of developing lung cancer. And that is why I'm making this video, to enlighten you on some of the risk factors that can expose one to developing lung cancer. Now, it is estimated that if you stay in a colder environment, you are exposed to lung cancer. That is, if you have stayed a longer period of time, that's a specific period of time, probably a longer period of time, yes, in a very cold environment, you are liable to to expose your lungs to cancer. Yes. And another risk factor is when you expose yourself to places that have higher amounts of burning fossil fuels. Yes, those areas are liable to emit a lot of fossil fuels, like this black suits. I don't know whether you have any idea about areas that are like that. Like where I stay, few months ago they had a lot of emitted this thing black suits all around the whole area. Carbon and its compounds. When you stay in such an environment, for example, you are likely to develop lung cancer. That's if you stay there for a very long period of time and you inhale these substances for a very long period of time. Yes, you are likely to expose your lungs to cancer. So that is why I'm asking, how do you care for your lungs? How do you ensure that your lungs are healthy? How do you ensure that your lungs are at as safe? Is not all just basically for people that are smoking. Yes, this has to do with people that expose themselves to environments that limit them from inhaling pure air, pure oxygen. Why when people develop lung cancer, they come across, go on asking themselves so many questions keeps on coming into their head. They keep asking themselves, I do not smoke, I do not drink, I do not do all this type, I don't expose myself to all these kind of things, like I don't smoke, so why do I develop, why, as in, like, where is this lung cancer actually coming from? And that is the misconception. A lot of people think it's just only smokers, and I'm here to tell you that when you are staying in an environment, in fact, it's basically limited, it's basically linked to your environment. When your environment is filled with bad air, yes, bad air, carbon, so many carbon emitted air and all that, you are highly exposed to lung cancer. And that is why this sensitization is going on right now through me to you, reaching out to you to make you understand that it's not because of you didn't smoke, or because you didn't do any other activities that you are likely to know about, that has exposed to, or you have an idea somebody that have that lung cancer and you feel this person doesn't smoke, this person doesn't drink, so where is it actually coming from? When you are, even those that work in an environment in such places, even those that work in such industries where they emit so much of those dangerous substances, yes, and they keep on inhaling it for a very long period of time, probably 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, or even 10 years. Like, cancer is a progressive thing, it doesn't just occur, it takes a lot of time, it grows according to time, and it just manifests within a period of time. It doesn't just start and immediately it's just you are diagnosed of cancer. No, it takes a period of time, and that is why it is very, very important to know where you stay, the kind of environment you stay. It is always very, very important that you stay in an aerated place, well ventilated place, a place that have pure air, like a good amount of oxygen. That will reduce the risk of one developing most of this cancer.